Hey guys, I just wanted to talk briefly today about some of the hostility I'm seeing on the internet out there. I know, who's shocking, who would have thought, right? But at a time like this, when we're going through a crisis as a people and as a nation in the world, I think it's really important that we take a moment to gut check. And this is what I'm telling people in my sphere and my team. When you're receiving shaming or negative energy or all kinds of hate from people, it's because they're scared. People are frustrated right now. They're worried about their future. They're anxious, and they're taking it out on each other. This is what we do. It's a human thing. It's just what it is. And especially as a salesperson or a business person dealing with other people in the world, you're going to get flack, and it's just what it is. And all I can say is it's cool. I appreciate that people feel that way, and I understand. I'm a big believer in families first, and to me, families first is about keeping your family first. And what does that mean? That means putting food on the table. That means remaining calm in the face of crisis. That means building a future for our children. And ultimately, as a business owner, the way I do that is by figuring out ways to innovate and adapt. And that's what we're doing. And in my business, right away I recognized that this crisis was going to result in the need to go virtualize, and that's what we did weeks before the orders by law were done. And ultimately, all I can say is some people were very applauding of that. Other people were very, shameful of that. And I think that we need to be careful because ultimately there are certain behaviors that we do need to shame. And so an example is social distancing. It's a very useful tool in our arsenal, and people that directly reject it and flaunt their rejection of it should feel a little bit of hot heat from civilization around them, but at the same time people who are working, trying to exist in the new normal and what it is right now, trying to adapt. Business owners are trying to figure out ways to comply with social distancing, to be safe, be sanitary, but also still put food on the table, because ultimately you have to realize that for small business owners and entrepreneurs specifically, the relief we're going to receive will never ever compensate us truly for the economic damage or loss, and it's always ongoing. So it's ultimately we are responsible to put food on our tables, and that's why people like myself need to figure out ways to innovate and adapt. And I myself, forgive anyone who has had negative feelings or anger and frustration towards me or other people for that, and that's okay. At the same time, I recognize that we are in this together, and we all need to do our part to ensure that we can move forward, mitigating the damage as much as possible. So at the end of the day, guys, I want to say peace and love, and I'm with you every step of the way, and I'm looking forward to a resolution that results in our ability to move forward as a people and as businesses and families. So thank you all, and yeah, that's it. Bye.